Philip here from Team ElementFreerunning.
And I'm Nick, and this is the backflip layout tutorial. So what the backflip layout is it's pretty much a backflip without tucking your legs in. It's mainly used for backflipping off of higher objects.
So when you go off of an object this high, it's about 3 feet. If you tuck, it's often hard to spot your landing when you tuck because your head doesn't whip around as fast and you don't have as much time to spot the landing because you only see the ground right when you get past upside down. But for the layout, you put your head back right away, so you see the ground a lot quicker. So when going off of something higher where you need a good idea of where the ground is so you don't over or under rotate, it's better to do the layout so that way you make sure you judge the distance correctly every time.
And if you haven't watched the backflip tutorial yet, watch that before you try this.
It's not completely necessary to have a backflip on flat ground for this, but you need to be able to do a backflip and at least be comfortable going off of something backwards and not have any fear of it.
Try a normal backflip while tucking off of something about 2 feet high before you try a layout.
So first, I'll show you an example of a backflip off of something while tucking, and this shows you that I'm going to have very little time to spot the landing because you don't get around as fast.
See, he fell a little off balance. Now here's how the layout works.
As you saw there, his head whipped around really fast right in the beginning, and he was staring at the ground the whole time, and then right when he gets to the right distance above the ground, you just whip your legs around and land. So right now we'll walk you through how to do a backflip layout and the correct technique for it.
Okay, so first, find an object to backflip off of.
Make sure it's stable. You don't want anything that you're going to fall off before you even start to do the flip. So this is good.
So try a normal backflip first on something about this high with the tuck, but don't tuck too hard, because if you tuck too hard, then you'll end up falling back. So just a little tuck. Then each time work on tucking less and less.
So eventually it's just getting used to doing a backflip without grabbing your knees at all and trying to be just as open as you can.
When you're ready for the layout, what you're going to do is you're going to throw your arms over your head, and you're not going to bring your knees into your chest at all. You're going to throw your hips forward. Be sure to jump back because you don't want to hit your head on this. So what you want to do is when you're going over, try and look at the ground as fast as you can. And that'll help you to spot your landing faster. And then when you feel like you need to bring your legs in to land, whip your legs over and just land.
So when you're first doing the layout, you're probably only going to reach the arch spot for about half a second, and then you're going to try and whip your legs around. And then once you get better at it, you'll be able to stay arched until you're just above the ground so you can whip your legs over, and it adds a lot more style to the move. So this is an example of what your layout might look like when you're first starting it. And then after it, you just arch your back more and try and go back all the way and spot the ground earlier.
And don't try this trick directly onto the ground. Try it onto a mat first. Here are some examples of backflip layouts. That's the backflip layout tutorial.
I hope you enjoyed it, and any questions you can ask below. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.